start at the very beginning. It's a very good place to start. Don't they always say that you wait on the girl? Because I'm actually waiting on the boy.
Are you starting this thing or am I?
I'll start it.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, I finally have convinced him to sit down with me so that I don't tell you our story, we tell you our story, because neither of us really love to be in front of the camera, actually, let's be honest, but this would come better from us both, not just me.
Sure.
So, here's our
We'll
story.
find out if that's true or not. And we're doing this in one take after this, so you're going to get what you're going to get. I'm sorry.
Okay, so you're older. Where did you grow up?
Where did I grow up? I grew up in Peoria, Arizona, just northwest of Phoenix. Born and raised there.
I was born in Salt Lake, hence my sweatshirt. And when I was about 4, we moved to Southern Oregon. I loved living there. I'd go back. And when I was a freshman in high school, my parents moved to Peoria, Arizona. So we met. Well, we went to church together, but we met at seminary. So in high school, I was a freshman, he was a sophomore. Yeah.
Yep.
Funny story though, when my dad moved down before we did from Oregon to start work, and so my mom came with them and they went and checked out our church and where we were going to build our house and stuff, and she came home telling me about the cutest boy at church. Blonde hair, blue eyes, he was just so cute, and I didn't care because I had a boyfriend in Oregon that I had had a crush on since kindergarten, and I was going to marry him, so I didn't care about that blonde hair, blue-eyed boy. So didn't even know it was who she was talking about. So,
Matt, I don't know if I've told her this. I think I don't know if I've told you this or not. But you know how people say that they remember, vividly or whatnot when they meet the person that they're going to spend the rest of their life with. I don't know if I remember. We were in the same ward, and I don't know if I remember that right away. I remember going to church together, but I don't remember if it was just because I had friends in that ward, so I was there. I didn't remember that. She says we're in the same ward, and she has a better memory than me. But
sure.
What I do remember is she's probably one of the few people I think I can ever remember the first time seeing. So there's that for you. You walked into seminary, and the funny thing is I can actually remember you were wearing your jean overalls and a pink shirt.
I believe it.
And you look cute as all get out. So I remember that still.
But yet, you started dating who?
It happens.
So, him and my best friend Melissa started dating each other on and off. And I was dating another kid that we went to church with in school and stuff. And anyways, in our group of friends, we were really blessed with a great group of friends growing up, and we did a lot of things together, and he and I quickly became really good friends. Like I said, he was dating Melissa, I was dating someone else, and so there was never any romance or anything, just really good friends. Like, we would talk about a lot of stuff together, and I don't know, we were just really good friends. So both of our quote relationships, and I use quotes because it's high school, so I was just telling him, it felt really serious, but now I look at Macy in high school and I'm like, it's not really that serious. But to us at the time it was.
Yeah.
So those relationships fizzled out, and our friendship quickly became more than friendship, and we started dating. So we dated for 1.5 years, and well over a year before we got just a little too comfortable with each other, started planning our future together, talking about marriage. He was a senior, I was a junior. Yeah, we did things a little bit out of order. So we ended up getting pregnant with Macy. I was a senior in high school, and Brian had obviously graduated. And a month after we officially found out that we were pregnant, we were married. I mean, it was hard. It was stressful. It was a trial for sure. But
we were pretty fortunate, though. Again, going back to some of our friends, we had some friends that were by no means supportive, and then we had other friends that we learned were there for us no matter what. And those are pretty much still the friends that we still talk to regularly. It kind of defined who our closest friends were and things at the time, and it's kind of stayed that way.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah. Super grateful for all of them for making us feel loved in a time where a lot of other people didn't.
Yeah, we had a lot of people that told us point blank that we would never make it, that we would end up divorced inside 5 years, or that we would end up living in a trailer park and never making anything out of our lives together, and so on and so forth. And I'm the type that I'm just stubborn enough that was enough fuel for me to say that's never going to happen.
Isn't it funny too how we really remember like the negative people?
Yeah.
I mean, there was a few positive people that we talk about a lot that we loved, that loved us through that. But man, those negative people really stood out, which is kind of sad. So anyways, so we've never thought of Macy as a mistake. We just tell her she came a little bit earlier than we had originally planned. And there were a lot of lessons that we learned through that trial that have carried us through to today. And hopefully have helped us raise our kids a little bit better. So yeah, so we got married. I was 17, he was 18, we were babies. We moved out, got an apartment. That's our story.